What up, guys? And today I'm going to be showing you guys my entire smartphone collection, or my entire Android smartphone collection. I'm recording on my iPhone 6s Plus right now, 128 gigabytes. So yeah, I already made an Apple collection, and I don't think I've gotten any new iPhones lately. I think I might have. Oh yeah, I actually sort of did. But yeah, so these are all my Android smartphones. So I guess we'll just get straight into this. So yeah, this is pretty big. I don't even know how much this is. This is probably like maybe 200 or less, probably actually. I don't really think that'd be 200. It's probably like maybe 100 and like 50. I don't know. So the very top row is just miscellaneous phones. The top row and a little bit into the bottom row is Samsung phones. Then it goes into ZTE phones, Motorola devices, Alcatel. Then it goes to HTC, LG. Then it goes to, or keeps going on LG until the end. And I also have a small collection of Microsoft phones, and then a decent-ish size Apple collection from every iPhone up to the 6S, but I've already made a video on that. So, yeah, let's get straight into this. So, first phone is this Google Pixel 2 XL. It is unlocked all carriers like they all are. The only issue is it has a crack on the back. The battery's meh, but it works fine. I got a Google Lock. There's a photo of my cat for some reason. But yeah, this phone works fine. It even has a screen protector. It's not cracked on the front and all. And I got it for $50 on my card. This Google Pixel I got in a trade with Jake Carroll. It has a small crack in the bottom because I dropped it, which is annoying, onto carpet from 1 foot out of my pocket. But it works fine, just has a bad battery and bad microphone. Runs Android 9, both of them do. Then I got this Huawei, what is it called? Ascend XT2 from Technomeme. He bought this brand new like 2 weeks ago, and I have it, and it's really nice. Maybe in another trade I'll try and get the box from him. Here's this Huawei phone. I don't know what it is. I forgot the name, but it has a really bad battery, but it works fine. It's just really old. Runs Android 2. TCL LX, I bought this thing brand new for $29, or my mom did, but I asked my mom if I could get it, and she said sure. It was $29 brand new. Runs Android 8.0 Oreo, and it has a glass screen protector on it. Then I have this free government phone, maybe, or like a Chinese phone. Not quite sure. Don't know the name. It's a no-name phone, but it runs Android 5. Yeah, it's stock. It's pretty nice. Don't use it though. And I have this cool pad, which I don't know the name of, and I need to get a battery for it because the battery is bad. Then I have this Casio thing. I forgot the name of it, but it's a really nice phone. That thing works completely fine. It's a rugged phone and even waterproof. UMX free government phone. This thing is amazing. Runs Android 6.0, a stock version of it, and it's super fast. It's a great phone. It's a free government phone too. I got that from the Target bin. Then this phone. I found this in the Target bin. It's a Moxie phone. Doesn't have a battery, so I don't know if it works. Another free government phone. This is some Life wireless phone. I think it works fine. I've charged it. I think it's dead right now. This cracked blue phone. This is my only blue phone. And it's really cracked, but it works fine. It's one of my way earlier phones. This phone I brought brand new. It was my first Android smartphone. It's called the Kyocera Event, and it's the worst Android smartphone to ever come out. It says Android stopped working on a stock version of Android 4, and it's terrible. It's the most laggiest phone you'll ever have. And that's why I got a new phone after that. But next is this Kyocera dual screen phone. I don't know the name of it. I forgot. But it has 2 screens. I got this for $15 off of Mercari, and it works fine. I just wanted it because it's cool. Then I have this also Life wireless phone. I should have put that with the other one, but yeah, this one also works fine. It's dead right now, but has a cool case that came with it too, but yeah, it works fine. On to the Samsungs now. Here I have my Samsung Galaxy Note 8. This one works fine. It just has a bad ESN, and it's missing the stylus. It used to have a screen protector on it, but it was so terrible. It made the screen like a capacitive touchscreen, so I had to remove it. But yeah, it's perfect condition otherwise. It's not even cracked. I got that in a trade with Justin Horton, or Electronics Consumer. Here's my Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. This thing I got from school, from a friend. I traded him for it, and it works fine. Just has a weird touch issue on the bottom where it won't hold down on things. Like touching and scrolling's fine, but it won't hold down on things. And the cracks on the top are from the screen protector. The only crack is a tiny bit in the bottom right corner. That's a hairline crack that goes from right there to there. And also the back's cracked. So, yeah. Then I have this Samsung Galaxy S8, which is cracked on both sides, but it's very mild. I have brand new back glass for it, which I got by mistake a while ago. And then the cracks are in the corners that are very small. It has a screen protector on it as well. It's the same one that actually came on, that was on this one, but this one actually works. and isn't a capacitive touchscreen one. Then I have the Samsung Galaxy S7 that I got for $30 off of Mercari. Had a bloated battery. It's the Exynos Unlocked Edition. It's the International Edition. It works fine. It's perfect condition. It's in the box right now. I can take it out. Let me just open that. I can show you guys. Here we go. It's had the same screen protector on its entire life, and it works fine as well. It's International Unlocked Edition, as I said before. It's nice. I'm going to put this back in the box. And the box is also really good condition, I think. Or I'm pretty sure. And the only reason I know reason I would have figured out this was an Exynos edition is since the box said unlocked on it. And also, I don't think it mentioned anything about an Exynos processor. It just said it's unlocked, so yeah. Next one's the Samsung Galaxy S6 in blue. I used to have an S6 Edge Plus in gold, but it literally just disappeared one day. I have no idea where it went. And I checked for it for a long time. This thing, it used to be mint condition, but I cracked the back glass because I needed to replace the battery. And it was just really hard to come off, so rest in peace that thing. But it's not, it's you don't even notice it underneath the case, but it has a new battery now, because the old battery just for some reason decided to die on itself, and it just had terrible battery life. Then I have the Samsung Galaxy Note 4. This one's locked T-Mobile, but it works fine. Mint condition, have the original box for it as well. Here's the Samsung Galaxy Note Edge. This thing also works fine. I got this for $50 off of eBay like a year ago, I think, or 2 years ago, I guess if you count like the actual years. Here's the Samsung Galaxy S5 in black. This thing works fine. I found this in Target bin a long time ago, and this is my main phone for like a year before I got my Moto Z2 Force, and that's when I started actually finding good phones. And that's like my 5th Target bin find. I love that thing. The only issue is the SIM card and SD card reader is literally missing. Then I have the Samsung Galaxy S5. I found this recently. It's perfect condition. It's had protection on literally every part of the phone. It's probably had a case because it has no dings. It used to have a home button protection thingy, but I took it off. The crack is on the screen protector. That must have happened when they threw it in because it was a deep bin. It didn't have a case on it, but it didn't ding anywhere, so that's good. It even has the original charging port protector, and it has a camera protector right there. And I put it in the case for my black S5, so that's cool. Then I have the Samsung Galaxy S4 in gray. This one's perfectly working. I built this from parts. I took a motherboard from from a broken screen one. I put this in a water damaged screen and body, and it works fine. So yeah, this one's on T-Mobile. And we see, there you go. It even has charge, I think. Yep, there we go. It has this cool OtterBox case in it. That's nice. This I rooted this phone, but then I reset it to maybe trade for it, or to put in a trade. But then it just it said that it has unauthorized software on it, so I need to put their actual older software on it from Odin. That made no sense. Here's this perfectly working Galaxy S3 in white. Doesn't have a battery or back. Works fine though. It just doesn't have one on it right now. Here's another one in white. This one also works fine. Don't know what carrier it's on because I can't really tell right now. I forgot. This thing doesn't have a battery in it. I can already tell. It's really light. It's gray. Works fine. That's nice. Then I have, this was my original Samsung Galaxy S3, which I love to death. It's mint condition in white. And I think this is on Sprint. I found this a long time ago. I love this phone. It's really nice memories. Then I found this one with the S3, which was really nice. And this one also works fine. It's a Samsung Galaxy S2 Epic, and the battery from this one is in the other S2. And I never took it out of this S2 to put in the other S2 because the battery in this thing needs to stay in because the pins are bent. But I managed to get it to put in fine, and this thing works. Hasn't been charging a long time, so it's not going to turn on. But yeah, that works fine. Then I have the original Galaxy S1 Vibrant from T-Mobile. This one works fine, even has an old screen protector on it. Yeah, it has no damage to it besides, I guess, the sides. They're just like chipping. But yeah, it's also the back too. But the screen is actually flawless. It must have just like been a weird case or something. I don't know. Then I have this Samsung Galaxy J3 Experience. I got this in a lot of phones on Mercari. This was Google locked until Brendan actually Murphy123 showed me a bypass, and it worked. And it works fine now. It's nice. I like it. I use it on occasion. I might trade it, but I really like it though. It's my only phone of that kind. And I have the Samsung Galaxy Amp Prime. It works, but the Wi-Fi doesn't work, and it's Google locked, obviously. Or, not obviously, but it's Google locked, and I figured that out. But, yeah, I can't actually bypass it because it won't connect to Wi-Fi, and it won't even bring up any Wi-Fi network, so that stinks. I don't know how I'm supposed to fix that. Then I have, these two Galaxy J3 Merge. These both have Battle Cities. This one's on. But yeah, those both have Battle Cities, and I'm going to be replacing the screens for those. And I sold like a bunch of my Android parts phones for $30 to Deja YT because I didn't want them. And yeah, there's tons of older phones that are just like too expensive to fix, or just things that are too cheap to even fix. And also my duplicate phone. So all of these phones there's no duplicate phones in this thing basically, besides these three, I guess. They're lights. But I kept them for various reasons. Then I have the Samsung Galaxy Express 3. I found this a long time ago as Google Lock, but I bypassed it. Or after I reset it, because it had passcode. Works fine right now. Yeah, it's nice. It has really low storage, or bad storage, but yeah, they just all do. Then this is my Samsung Galaxy Core Prime. I bought this brand new at a store for $30 after I cracked my other older phone, which I'll show you guys later. But yeah, it has a case on it. I actually got this case from one of the Target bin, but it had another gold case on it, which is actually down my bin over there. But yeah, it's a nice phone. It has all of my old stuff on it, and it's really nostalgic. Then I have this thing. I found this a long time ago as well. This thing works fine. It's Samsung Galaxy something. I don't know. I think I had another one of those, but I don't know where it went. Samsung Galaxy Nexus S. This one has a bad AMOLED. Yeah, so that stinks. Then I got this one from Technomeme in a trade. I need to ship my part of the trade soon, actually. I was supposed to ship it earlier, but I had issues with my mom in trading. But yeah, I just needed to do something to trade. But yeah, so this works fine. Also, Liam sent it early. So, but yeah, this works fine. I like it. I wanted one of these. Can I turn off? Okay, I guess not. Samsung Galaxy Nexus S. This one also works fine. It's dead right now. It has a curved screen like the LG G Flex, I think. Except the AMOLED isn't really curved. I think it's just the edges of the glass that are curved. Samsung Galaxy Lite. This is mint condition. I just kept it because it was a really nice condition one. This one is my original Samsung Galaxy Lite. And this is my first Target bin find, or phone find, I guess. I also found an iPod that day, but this is the first Android phone I got in a Target bin. It works fine. Charging port is wanky, and it has a cracked screen. It has tons of old things on it. I love that phone. Then I have this Samsung Galaxy Lite. This is also mint condition. Oh, this is the one I wanted to keep. The other one I just found, and I guess I didn't even know I had that. I just found that when I was making this video, so that's cool. Then I have or you can do that. I guess I just won't use the tripod. Have the Samsung Galaxy S3 Mini. This thing's probably charged. It's mint condition. It's been within a case and a screen protector its entire life on Verizon. It works perfectly. It's a nice phone. And it's my only S3 Mini, and I've always wanted one. I got that one recently. And yeah, this is it's Samsung phone. I don't really know the name of it. It's dead, I think. But yeah, it works fine. It's just in bad. Oh, what? Oh, damn, this thing has a really good battery. Okay. That is nice. Oh, never mind. Okay, well, at least it held charge to show the Samsung logo. That's cool. Then I have this Android 2 Samsung phone. I don't know the name of this either. Oh, never mind. It's actually turning on. That's on Virgin mode. Okay. So, yeah, it's cool. Then I have this Samsung X. No, this is not an X cover. It's something else. But it's a nice phone. It runs Android 4, actually. And it's really good phone. It's a rugged phone. I think this was made to be water resistant, but a bunch of flaps came off, and also it's missing the volume button, so yeah. I never released it for anything, so that isn't really an issue. Wow, this thing still has like 25% left. Huh. Okay, well, I can show you guys if this thing works, I guess, then. Here we go. I actually put apps on this thing. Wow. I was back when I didn't have many flagship phones, so I just put my apps on anything. Then I have this Samsung thingy. This is the second to last one. This thing came from the UK, I'm pretty sure, because when it turns on, it shows you a link to the Samsung UK website. Works fine. It's perfect condition, I guess. And then I have this Samsung. I found two of these in a bin. I don't know what happened to the other one. Oh, no, there's two of them, but actually, no, I think I got both of them. They are both in these same cases. It's a body glove case, I guess. It works fine. I got this when I got my first PSP. Then we're going to be moving on to ZTEs. This phone I haven't made a video on yet. It's a ZTE Axon 7. I got this yesterday, or I bought it a while ago, but it arrived yesterday. It's perfect condition besides a couple small dings on the corners and AMOLED burn-in, but it's a ZTE Axon 7. This is a model where they didn't have the capacitive buttons, I guess. They just, apparently a lot of people complained about it, so then they're just like, okay, I guess you don't want a capacitive button, so we're just going to remove it. So that stinks. I actually like the capacitive buttons, but a lot of people didn't, so they kind of ruined it for everyone. But yeah, it's nice. It's unlocked, and yeah, I got this for $50, so that's nice. Or $55, actually, and that's cool. The next is this ZTE Blade Z-Max. This thing works fine. I don't use it really, but I think it's charged. That's a really good battery. Yep. It's unlocked all carriers. It was originally on Metro PCS, but I got it unlocked via the unlocking app. Same with this one. This one's also unlocked, but it was originally on Metro PCS. I don't think this might have charge, actually. Oh, okay. It does. This one works fine. Has slight LCD issues. There you go. That's the issue right there. It's just like a weird white patch. It's also mint condition on this guy. I found this thing with a really cracked screen protector. It doesn't have one on it right now, but it has this built-in screen protector on this case, so that's cool. Also, this one's cracked, but I put a nice screen protector on it, and it has a case, but it's just not on it. And they both work fine. Then I have the original ZT Z-Max. The only Z-Max I need now is the ZT Z-Max 2 to complete the set. But yeah, this one's the original one. This is the first guy I got. It actually went in order. I got this one first, the Z-Max Pro second, then that last. All from Target bins. This one is mint condition. Psych YT missed it in a bin when he came to like my neighborhood. So I went to the Best Buy and I grabbed it. Had this cool leather case, and it's mine now. He said he already left the area, and he said I could have it, so yeah. Then there's this CTE. I got this one in a trade with Jake Carroll. He found it in his Google lock, and I bypassed it. Has a cool glass screen protector, so that's nice. Works fine now. I bypassed it. Found this ZT Majesty Pro. It was on eBay for $5 free shipping. It had a passcode when you tried to turn it on. So I reset it, and it was Google locked, and I bypassed Google lock. It also works fine. This thing, I think, yeah. Is it this on? Oh, it's on. Here we go. There we go. Works fine. And I guess that proves it. There's no Google lock. And actually, just to prove that it's not Google locked, if you somehow want to, it doesn't let you use capacitive or the capacitive buttons if it's not Google locked. Well, it doesn't let you do that. It doesn't let you go into the menu that shows all your apps. This phone is water damaged. I don't know if it works because I don't have a battery for it, but it's some ZTE phone. Whenever I find another one of those, I'll plop one in this. I'm pretty confident that that will work. Here's a free ZTE government phone. We actually got this phone brand new in a Walmart because they were just giving them away if you had a certain type of insurance here. So we're like, hey, my mom was just at Walmart apparently for some reason. She never goes there. My mom's just like, okay, I would like one of those. And they said, okay. So it's ours now. Then I have this ZTE phone. I don't know what it is. This thing was really cool, but then the battery started to bloat. So wait, is it in? I think it does have the battery in. That's weird. Unless the coverage is really rugged. I thought I took it out, but okay. Maybe it's actually in the phone, but yeah, it works fine too. On to Motorola phones. Here's my Moto Z2 Force I got brand new. It works fine, and I got this back cover from that Moto Z, but this one works fine. I got this brand new when it was like under a week old then. So yeah, it's never really had good battery life. It's just always had a low capacity battery, but it also works fine. We got this one unlocked, and I've had this ever since it was new. Then we got this C2 Play. This one's cracked. I got this one on eBay like when it was 2 months old for $30 somehow. I bid on it in the last second, and I somehow won. It works fine, and it was Google locked, and I bypassed it. Just cracked, and I love that thing to death. It has an amazing battery life. It's way much better than the Z2 Force. And these two are upside down because they don't have screens. I just wanted to show you guys that it's actually a phone or Moto Z. But yeah, this one doesn't have a screen. It works fine. This is one I actually found cracked with a good AMOLED, but I pressed down a piece of glass while I was in the car that was on the top. It wasn't even on the AMOLED. It was just like the border glass, and it somehow cracked the AMOLED by pushing down the glass, and it was annoying. So yeah, I'm going to need to fix this one at a later date. And then I have this Moto Z Droid. And this one also works fine, I think. This one does turn on. I just need to get a screen for it as well. I have all the screen parts for this one at least. This one's fully charged because I charged it. I've been using that one. And I got this in a trade with Jake Carroll. This is a ZTE Droid. This used to have an uncrackable screen thingy, but it doesn't have it on it right now. He removed it for some reason to see, because it has he got this for like $50, and it has a little ding in the LCD right there. Or like a little dot thingy because it's pushed in. And he was trying to see if it was the actual like Force glass, which is like the Z2 Force, since it's an uncrackable screen, but he removed that, so it's not uncrackable anymore. But you can see that's the only issue with it right there. It triggered his OCD, so he didn't want it. I also got a Z2 Force from him, but I traded that one for my Note 8 actually with electronic consumer. Can you focus? Or I don't know. Wait, is it gonna focus? Okay, that seems good enough. Then I got this Motorola phone. I don't know what this is. This is an older one of my finds. Some Droid 4. Oh, it's a Droid 4. I'm pretty sure. Works fine. Moto X, this one works fine. No issues with it, I don't think. I got this in a trade with Landon Deracer, actually. I was really excited when I got this. I remember the morning vividly. I was watching Marquez Brownlee videos for some reason. That's the only morning I can really remember ever. Here's a Moto G. This one surprisingly works fine, but it has weird ghost touch. This thing hasn't been charged in a long time, and I want to take the screen from that one and put it on this one. Because, first of all, this is like really old. I found this a really long time ago, and I was really excited when I found it. But it has the ghost touch issue, and I want to put the screen from this one onto that one because this one boot loops. Because the battery's bad. So both the motherboards I attach this to don't boot. And I'm pretty sure that's why they're broken. Then I have this Moto Droid thingy. I don't know what it is. I have another one of these with a good... Oh, this is the one with a good analog. The other one that was cracked. I might have actually... Oh, yeah, I gave that in a lot to Deja. Yeah, this just needs a new battery. It boot loops. Here's this Motorola Droid M. Droid Razr M. This thing works completely fine. I love this phone. It looks so pretty, but it's kind of slow, and I just don't use it. But yeah, it's a really, really pretty phone. It's like one of the best looking phones in my collection, and I'm pretty sure you can see why. Runs Android 4 stock. Or a slightly modified version of it, but it's pretty much stock. There's the Moto G I already told you about. This is a Moto Droid, something, I don't know. This one's red, it works fine. It has slight LCD issues, it's just like patches. Oh, it's charged. I can actually show you. It's just like tiny blue dotish, or like coloration. I don't know, you can't even see it. Well, you can't see it, but you can see it on the camera. Then I have this Moto E first generation. Got this in trade with Jake Carroll, works fine. It randomly restarts sometimes, not quite sure why, maybe a battery issue. It doesn't have a removable battery, so I'd have to like actually change it, which I'm not going to do. Then I have this Moto E2. This one's Google locked, and it's literally impossible to bypass because it's on too much of an older version of Android to do any bypasses. But, yeah. It works fine otherwise. It's mint. Got that in the Target bin. This Moto Z Droid 2, I believe. This one doesn't even charge. I don't know why. It's not water damage or anything, just doesn't charge. Bring up the charging symbol once, and then it just never did again. So that's weird. Then I had this Moto Z. No, not Moto Z, it's just some Motorola. I don't know. It works fine. Mint. Then I have this Moto Droid 3. This one is like perfect condition with a case, and I had to order a battery for this one, but this one works fine. It's really nice. I haven't used it in a long time. Then this is the Alcatel I found like 4 days ago. This one's Google locked. It's an Alcatel Raven. I still need to bypass it. I haven't really gotten the chance to bypass it yet. Here's the other Alcatel Raven that was also Google locked, and I bypassed this one. This one just has a hairline crack, and this one's gonna decide to turn on. There you go. Then this is another Alcatel Raven. This one's smashed, but it surprisingly works fine. The LCD doesn't. But it's even water damaged. It even still has water in the screen. Found this in the IKEA bin, or battery bin. There's surprisingly a phone there. Yeah, this thing is like mutilated. I'm sure this is done because no one wanted to get the data out of it, but it literally works, so yeah, I don't know how they wouldn't have checked that. Unless it was just like ran over by a car and then left on the side of the road for like weeks or something. Here's some Alcatel phone, works fine. I don't know the name of it. It's perfect condition. I think they got it new for like a backup phone and just got a new phone. They just threw it away. Here's the $20 Alcatel One Touch thingy that Austin Evans made a review video on. That's the only reason I remember this thing guy. This one has a battery and this one doesn't. I used to have 3 of these. I think, actually maybe even 4. I think I got rid of one. Then another one I gave to a friend for free because he didn't have a phone. And I don't think he really knew anything about phones, so he didn't use it. So that's kind of a rip. So, yeah, then moving on to HTCs. I have an HTC 109. I got this for $15 on Mercari. It works fine. Just has a meh battery. It's on Sprint. Works fine. It's casing's meh condition. And it also has tons of scratches. Or like micro scratches, not big scratches. Then I have this HTC thing. My cat's scratching at the door. That's the funny. This HTC works fine. I got this for $5 free shipping on eBay. Listed as not working, but it worked. I don't know. It must have sent the wrong one maybe. Because they were listing working ones too. So that's cool. Here I have an HTC 3D on Virgin Mobile. This thing also works fine. I found this a long time ago and I'm never trading it. It's my first one. I love it. Yeah, I don't ever use it, but it's still like just good memories. This HTC thing I found a long time ago. Oh no, that's the other one. That's this one, I think. Yeah, this is actually not that one. It's this one. Yeah, that one. But this one has bad touchscreen. This one is an HTC Droid Evo 3D. This one works fine. What's it say? Good battery. Okay, I found this in Target bin as well. So yeah, this one has this is an HTC thing. It has bad capacitive buttons, and has bad touchscreen. Then I have this HTC thing on US Cellular. This is the phone I found a long time ago. But the only issue is this thing. Works fine. I booted this up like literally 2 times. I've never used this thing. Same with like pretty much all of these. That thing's gonna get constant notifications. Hey, 2 hours away from me. The time is 9:11. That's cool. This HTC Droid thingy. This thing works fine. It's just older. Then I have this HTC Droid G1. Or HTC G1, actually. It's the first Android phone ever. And this is the second Android phone ever, I've been told by Technomeme, I guess. This one works fine. It's an HTC something. I've been charging it. He gave me a cable to charge him, and this one works fine. The white one over there doesn't for some reason. And this is the battery that came from the white one in this one. So yeah. My cat really wants to get in here. Wow. Okay, so here's the HTC Droid something. It has a screen protector on it, but the touchscreen's bad. So yeah. HTC My Touch thing, this one works fine. This thing is water damaged, but it doesn't do anything. Sorry if my camera's not lining up with the phones. It's kind of hard to do that. Yeah, this one's water damaged, doesn't work. This is an HTC, this other one, this one doesn't work for some reason, even though it's not water damaged and is good condition. Moving on to LG phones. Why is the back coming off? This is my LG V20. I'm trying to trade this. I don't really want it. But don't comment if they'd like to trade, because I only really trade with trusted people. Not to be offensive or not to offend anyone, but yeah, I only trade with people I trust, so yeah. This thing's mint condition. I fixed it. I got it for $15, actually $10, but I needed to get it. It needed a new casing and screen for it, so I had to buy a parts phone. And the only issue is the backlight's weird. Cause it has a weird issue because it came from a water damaged phone apparently, and I got like a slight percent money back for that because he didn't tell me it was water damaged, and I specifically asked him for that. Then I have this LG G6. That's a bad power button, and motherboard sticks up, so the earpiece and headphone jack aren't recognized. So you need to push down the motherboard when the phone's, apart to actually get the headphone jack to work. So that's just weird. LG G5, I got this for $50 because I just always wanted one and I've never gotten one. This one guy works fine. It's mint condition. And it has a couple things, but the only issue is rotation doesn't work, and the battery's terrible. For some reason, it holds enough charge to show that LG logo, but it never actually turns on. It actually does. The phone turns on. I just need to get a new battery. Both of the batteries included are terrible. Here's an LG G4 mint condition. This is the body from end screen from Brendan's LG G4 that he found. Mine was really smashed. And then the back is something that I bought online because it didn't have a back when I originally got this LG G4. But this thing works fine. I got this for $15 and it's Google locked. And I haven't put any money into it because I just traded it. So I didn't put any money into it. Just got it. Actually, yes, I did for the back and battery. Oops, that's wrong. So I paid like $25 total, I think. LG G4 Vigor. There's literally no batteries for this thing online. Please, if you can find a battery, send me a link. I just can't find one. It's Google locked. They were somehow able to turn it on with a battery, but they didn't include one, which I didn't even realize until after I got it. So yeah, then here's this LG G3. This one works fine. I got this for $7 free shipping on eBay. Technomeme told me about it, and it literally works fine. The only issue with it was it has a bubble going from like here to here, but I removed it. If you guys want to know how to do that, I can show you. But it's not like that's only if there's no dust there. My cat was really trying to get in here. This thing's unlocked to all carriers since it's on Verizon. Here's an LG Stylo 2. It's cracked and works fine. I got this one for $19 free shipping because I just want an LG Stylo and I have a lot of memories on this thing. Works fine. It's just cracked. It's an 8GB model. It's on like a track phone, I think. Then I have this LG G Stylo. Has no charging port. It's an 8GB model. Something's getting an oh, is it this thing? This thing keeps getting it. Okay, I'm just gonna... Okay, there we go. It keeps getting that because one time it was raining really hard and it got a flood emergency alert when it was on. And now it just keeps doing that. And I have this LG X Power. I got this for $12 on Mercari. It was Google, or it had a passcode and I reset it and it was Google lock and I bypassed the Google lock. It's mint condition. The only really sign of wear is this little thing. It even had the original IMEI thing on it, so I don't think this thing was used for long. I think it was just like used as a backup phone, or someone just took really good care of it. Then I have this LG Aristo. This thing's cracked and has a matte LCD. It has a bunch of, see, look at like, there's this, I like outlines it here. This is where like the missing parts are. That's just black right there. But yeah, it's Google locked. I still need to bypass it. I'll probably buy a new screen for that one. So let's go on to the other side. Here's this LG Aristo. This one needs a new LCD, it just doesn't work, and it needs a back cover. It works fine, the phone, though. Then here's this is my LG Ultimate 2. This was my second Android phone that was actually good after Caser event. Very nice memories on this thing. It's the only Android phone I've really ever cracked besides the Google Pixel somehow. It was fell out of my pocket onto a 1 foot, onto carpet, I don't know. But yeah, this thing it was really durable until one day I dropped it on face down on concrete while I was walking, so that's the reason why it cracked. But it still works fine. I have a lot of memories on it. I might even replace the screen someday. I have this mint condition LG. I don't know what it is, but my friend had these when we were younger. Or my best friend, he's who I'm still friends with, who goes to my school right now. But yeah, it's this phone. It's perfect condition. His had a bad touchscreen because he cracked it. But yeah, that's a cool phone. I've got that from Target bin actually in Texas by Landon DeRacer when I visited him. Well, when we were passing by and we visited him. Here's this cool LG phone. This has a 720p screen, but it's insanely slow. It's terrible. But it's a cool phone. I found this when I found the original Moto G, so I found it a long time ago. Here's another sort of version of the LG Ultimate 2. It's really the same, besides this one has a weird button toggle, but it's like pretty much the same as the LG Ultimate 2. Even the same design. Like, I'd like bet you $10 they can even like swap the screens and they'd work. Here's this phone I got from Landon DeRacer when I traded with him in real life. Or you know, like, well, that sounded stupid, when I traded with him at his house. This thing works, but the battery is weird, and I guess it just died on me one day, or died on him one day, and he didn't realize it because he never really used the phone. But yeah, I just wanted this phone, so I'm gonna need to get a battery for that someday. This thing I found at Landon's Target near him. It was one that he didn't go to, and he just said I can go there. I wasn't like stealing his finds. Didn't find anything good anyways, but yeah, this works fine. Actually, no, I got this from Landon when we traded in his house. Actually, this thing works fine. Here's my LG Leon. This thing is really nice. I remember this thing. Good memories on this guy. Yeah, this thing works fine, actually. It just has a weird... It's just cracked, actually. This thing works fine. Some ZT Zone. It's meh. LG Virgin mobile phone. I don't know if this works. The charging port has always been weird, and I don't have another battery to test it, so it probably works. Just has a weird charging port. Here's this LG phone. I don't really know what it is. It works fine. Here's an LG thing. I don't know. It's a My Touch, I think. Yeah, My Touch. This thing works fine. At least it should be a My Touch. I thought it was. Yeah, T-Mobile My Touch. Here's Virgin Mobile LG. This one has a slide-out keyboard. Works fine. Runs Android. Here's another LG. This one works fine. I don't really... Oh, LG Optimus S because it's on Sprint. LG Optimus V because it's on Virgin Mobile. And this is the LG Ultimate M. Or not Ultimate, LG Optimus M. So yeah. And then here's this LG. This thing actually runs Java OS. I don't know why I put this here. But I guess it's sort of a smartphone. Not really. Here's this LG Cricket phone. I found like 2 of these before I actually got one that works. And this one, it has a non-cracked screen, but this is the other 2 ones had bad touchscreens, and this one has a good touchscreen. Yeah, they were just really common to have bad touchscreens. I'm not quite sure why. This is an LG something's, I don't know, it's small. It's literally just an LG Ultimate 2, but smaller. That's what it is. This is also another LG... Wait, is that the same one? I don't know, they're slightly different. Okay, maybe one of these is the LG Optimus V and the other isn't. And here's this LG thingy on Verizon. It's the Optimus V. Also works fine. It's the coolest one out of the bunch, to be honest. I don't know, it looks cool. That thing still has charge. Oh, damn. Oh, I forgot to charge that recently. This thing has rooted as well. Here's this thing. I got this for $5 brand new in LG Lucky. It's mint condition. And we're going to the last of them right now. Here's this LG thing on track phone. It works fine. So, yeah. And then here's the last phone right here, which is an LG... Oh, it's the same one as this one. Except this one just has bad hardware. I don't know, the CPU is bad. I don't know. So yeah, that's really my entire collection of Android phones. This has been like over half an hour to show you all of these. But yeah, so this is a pretty giant collection. Actually, do I have more phones down here? Oh, I have some more phones down here. Okay, there goes that clock. Yeah, most of these are just parts actually that I just forgot were here. These are like... This guy has bad motherboard. It just refuses to boot. It's not even water damage, I don't think. Actually, it might be. LG Leon has a bad LCD. Oh, no, this is the actual good LCD for my other LG Leon. But this has a swap motherboard. This motherboard doesn't work, I don't think. And then, yeah, that's pretty much my entire collection. This thing has water damage and has a bad LCD. This guy isn't even an Android smartphone. Here's another LG Leon. This one's mint, but it's water damaged and just boot loops. Or no, it doesn't even boot loop, it just vibrates. It's literally a vibrator. It'll just continuously vibrate. It won't even do anything else. Then these two LGs that are run Java OS, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then there's some Windows laptop that's just there. So yeah, that's my entire Android smartphone collection. So yes, this is pretty big, and now I'm gonna have to put all these away, which is gonna make my back hurt for like several days. So